incredible amount of work that has been done over the last number of months, but especially over the last 4 weeks or so to get us to where we are today. That we now have a high school site that is ready to go. I am also excited about the fact that Premier Smith came out last week and she said, you get sites ready to go, we have the funding to start funding them. And so to our public, to our residents, we can now say that we have a site that is ready to go before we go to Red Deer. And in Red Deer, we're going to have the opportunity to be bumping into a number of provincially elected officials. And trust me, this conversation is coming up when we run into the Premier and other ministers that Team Chestermere, I almost tugged on the jersey like a hockey player, that Team Chestermere was able to move this project forward. If I sound a little emotional, I am. So I want to open up the opportunity for any further comments from Council. Deputy Mayor Narayan.
Thank you, Worship. And I will also echo that this is a long time coming. Of course, I've been serving this council for the past just over 7 years, and I do understand and appreciate the complexity to put all these pieces together. So huge thank you to all the stakeholders and our staff for getting this done. Schools and recreation has been continuously appearing as the top, two of the top 3 priorities cited by our residents. So this is definitely a good news. The ball has started rolling. Especially with respect to recreation. We've got between now the lands and we've got the Mayor's Task Force on Recreation. We will have more recreation in the city, and of course, with respect to schools. Well, I hope our Premier, is listening or will listen to this, and that the residents of the Chestermere, they really need schools in the city. So we have the site ready, and please reciprocate. Thank you.
Councillor Grant.
Thank you. Through the chair. I just want to say that this is a big day for Chestermere. Mm-hmm. We've been struggling with these items for a long time, and I can say today that that's changed. And we are keenly focused on moving this forward, both the school and the rec center, in whatever synergies we can find, but we are excited to get down to that work immediately.
Yes, and I believe, too, it's appropriate to share that we've heard very clearly that, and we know this, that if you look at doing joint projects, there's even further opportunities for funding and funding models and grant models, and we have heard that from various ministries within the province, and so we are now looking forward to the next steps. This is step 1, but we're going to celebrate step 1, and then we're going to get right to work on steps 2, 3, and 4 to make this happen. Councillor Warzanowski.
I know we have a motion before us, and I don't know if we need to make a motion, but I'd like to add the comment after we take a vote that thank you, Mayor Dean, through the chair to administration, that we announce this as soon as possible and get it out to the public, because this is an amazing news. This is a turning point. It's a milestone for our community, and we're looking forward to moving forward with this. I don't want to take anybody else's thunder away, but we're so excited. Thank you.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Announcing, yeah, absolutely.
And even making a motion possibly.
Absolutely. Councillor Randawa.
Thank you, Your Worship. I really thank you, each and every individual who works so hard behind the scene, including us working with the numbers and the stuff. And this is actually during, if I'm not wrong, all of we are sitting here on this chair. That's our voting time agenda is the rec center and the school site, and we are keeping our promises even down the road as well. And the first step is especially to how to get the land, which one is very happy news. Now we have everything, and it's not actually for the taxpayer money or for that one that is another, it's not a burden on Chestermere community or any of the individuals, and this is a very exciting day for us, and we all are very happy, and we are working sometime very hard when we do the closed door sessions, and it is sometime I know public cannot see because there's so many things need to done before we can public the things. And now definitely the next step is also we are working same way the hard the work, the first step we did it, and thank you everyone who supported us for this. Thank you very much.
Councillor Schindler.
We're kind of going down the line, which is great. The amazing work, amazing project. I'm so excited to hopefully be a part of any future project that the city of Chestermere does. Yet we campaigned, as Councillor Randawa said, we campaigned on this, getting schools and recreation in our community, and thanks to administration, we're keeping our promises, and I believe this is the first step. Of course, we don't plan on stopping. We are going to keep going with schools and recreation and building our communities for the future of our residents. And good Lord, keep watching us, because we're not done yet.
Well, and on that point too, I do know that administration is working exceedingly hard right now on getting another site ready, so that we can be coming forward, hopefully sooner rather than later. But administration is already working, and it's phenomenal to see the work that they're doing.
Yeah, here.
So with that, I believe that we're going to have a motion to accept this for information. So can we bring that motion on the screen, please? Great, thank you. Can I have a Councillor Grant?
I move that council accept the high school site report as information.
And that is passed unanimously. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a good day for Chestermere. With that, I believe the only thing that we have left is to adjourn the meeting. Oh, sorry. Councillor Worzanowski.
Thank you, Mayor Dean. And through the chair, I'd like to also motion that the administration communicate the council direct administration to immediately communicate to the public that the city of Chestermere has completed the successful acquisition of the high school and recreation lands in Dawson's Landing.
I would support that motion.
You want me to email that to you?
Yeah, I would suggest, while I think there's going to be a question about whether or not it's needed, one of the things, and we've said it throughout this meeting, one of the things that I appreciate is how well administration and council are working together. And it doesn't mean that what it means is there's lots of good questions that go back and forth. There's lots of hard work. There's a lot of understanding and learning that is happening. And a motion to me like this is a motion of us supporting administration and demonstrating our excitement of still coming alongside administration and doing that. So while from a legislative standpoint it may not be needed because they're going to do it anyway, I do think it demonstrates from council that we are ridiculously excited and supportive and all of those things of this. So I would, as chair, support this motion being brought forward. And so can you make the official motion, please, Councillor Worzanowski?
Yes. Just let's add recreation before I restate the motion. Acquired high school lands and recreation in Dawson's Landing.
Are we okay with the wording on this?
I say lands.
Where, sorry?
High school and recreation lands.
Mr. Edney, are you okay with the wording of this? No. Now we're good? We're good? Ledge services, are you good? CEO good? Council good? Okay, can you make the following motion, please?
I motion council direct administration to immediately inform the public about the newly acquired high school lands and recreation site located in Dawson's Landing.
Great. Comments, questions? Call for the vote. And that's carried unanimously. And then now, can I call for adjournment? We're good? Okay. Have a counselor make a motion to adjourn, please. Counselor Schindler.
I motion that council adjourn at, oh goodness, what time? 12:32 p.m.
Call for the vote. Yeah. Great, thank you. That's carried. Good job, everybody.
Good job.
I think we're getting. Can we get Ender back? Because I think we're gonna do a photo with the jerseys.
We gotta grab his documents.
If I would have dropped it in the meeting, did Ritesh show you the picture he drew up there?
I give to Ken.